I live right by an airport. It's like giving yourself little kisses with the pillow. Hey guys! So today I'm gonna be doing my makeup because I like wearing makeup. It's fun. I feel cute. So why not? Before we start though, today's sock of the day are these pair socks. Probably remember them from my collection video, but yeah, here they are. Oh. And then right now, I'm having some vanilla caramel tea obviously with milk and sugar, so that's yummy. Alright, so let's get started. So first of all, what I do is I take my e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer and I just put a little bit of that on. I just kind of put that in my T-zone, especially under my eyes because I have really big pores, like right here. And after I put it there, I just kind of move the excess all around my face. And then from there, I go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz pencil in dark brown. And we take the spoolie and just spoolie those bad boys out. And then we take a little pencil and just kind of go over them. Make sure they're all filled in. And the reason I do my brows before my foundation is so that if I mess up, I can just wipe it off. Alright, so once you're done filling them in, you just kind of take the spoolie again and just brush them out and make sure it's all blended. So once we're done with our brows, we're going to move into the foundation. And for foundation, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me in color 115 Ivory. Summer Katie is color 115, while Winter Katie is color 110. So yes, I do tan. I'm using the Dewy and Smooth one. That's for normal to dry skin. And so I just take some of that and pour it onto the back of my hand. Alright, there we go. Then I take my finger and just kind of dot it around my face so it looks like I have chickenpox. And then once that's on, I take my off-brand beauty blender that I don't know what it is. I got it from Walmart in like a pack, and it works really well. I like it. It like at least doubles in size whenever you put it in water, so that's good. And yes, I do clean it, but the stains just kind of don't come out. So then we just pat that into my skin. Make sure you get it under the eyes. And blend it down into your neck. So then once that's done, I'm going to start on my concealer. But first, before I use my concealer, I use this Urban Decay Naked Skin Color Correcting Fluid. It's called Peach. And I just take a little bit of that and put it under my eyes to help out with covering up all the dark circles under my eyes from the nights staying up watching Netflix and looking at memes. And then I don't use a brush or anything. I just take my finger and just kind of smooth it out. I kind of bring it up into the corner and over my eye a little bit just because it's kind of discolored there as well. Alright, then once that's done, I'm going to take my NARS concealer in the color Light 2 Vanilla. And I'm going to take that and go down under my eyes. And also, as you can see, I got some pimps up here, so I'm going to cover those up as well. Then just put some on my chin and some on my forehead. And once that's done, I'm going to take my finger first and smooth it out. And once I'm done with my finger, this is probably like a weird thing to do, but I always like take whatever I get on my finger and I just like wipe it onto my sponge. I don't know, maybe that's why this has so many stains. But then I just take my little sponge and I blend it out. Gotta get in those smile lines because, you know, got those, you can't see it because I put on makeup. But yeah, because apparently smiling's a bad thing. Now once that's all covered, then I like to take this Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the color 05. Because again, I'm pale, but Summer Katie, so she's a little tan. And I carefully open that up. I actually like to go in on the lid where there's like the littlest bit of powder. So I take that and I just put it on under my eyes. And I realize this like isn't the way that you're supposed to do it, but fuck the police. Take the tiniest bit from the actual thing and tap it off like I just did. And just go in under the eye. And I don't really know how to bake. I'm not really sure what that is. I mean, I know what it is, but I don't know how to do it. But I mean, I just kind of put some powder in the places that usually crease up. I'm going to go in with this cheap contour palette that I got from Forever 21 that actually works pretty dang well. And so then, if I can find my brushes, here it is. And so then, I've used this color for most of my time, but now I'm kind of leaning more towards like this color. I don't know. So as of right now, I'm just kind of mixing the two. I put it in the wrong shade. I'm just going to kind of mix those two, make myself a fishy, and just kind of go to town. And then obviously, I gotta take some more just on the edge of the brush, and then I'm gonna go on the sides of my nose, like this. Take a tiny bit more, go on the very end of my nose, and then gonna take some more on like the flat side of the brush, and going around the hairline, because I got a far back hairline, and I want to make it look not as far back. I guess I also kind of use this as a bronzer, even though I don't really know what the difference between contour and bronzer is, so whatever. And then, can't forget about going under the chin, you know, try to contour away that double chin. It's not working, but at least I'm putting in effort. So that's all that matters. A for effort. People like blend with brushes, but I don't know how they do that. So I just take my sponge, just kind of blend it out. I might be blending it away, but whatever. Now, since that's done, we are going to go in with our blush. So for blush, I'm using this NYX blush in the color 05 Summer. I guess that's it. So then I'm gonna just like dip into it and, as Bob Ross would say, beat the devil out of it. And I want as little as possible and just kind of smiling going on the cheeks. And then when I go in with my, oh wow, that doesn't look good on camera. Anyway, so I'm just gonna blend that out. I also noticed that I didn't really blend out my contour that well, so I'm gonna go into that as well. Next, I am going to go in again with that Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. And again, I'm going to very carefully open it. And then, like I did before, I'm just gonna go in on the lid, just get a tiny bit, and just go all around the face. Now, since that's done, we're gonna move on to highlight. And I don't really know the order you're supposed to put your makeup on, but I always like to put my highlight on after I've like done everything else on my face. So then I'm taking my ColourPop highlighter in the color Lunch Money. It's the Super Shock highlighter. I don't really know how you're supposed to put it on, but I just take my finger, just rub it in a little bit, and just go to town on my cheekbones. I don't really know where my cheekbones are, honestly. I'm just kind of like going ham. Then I just go down the middle of my nose, on Cupid's bow, on my chin, and then a little bit on the middle of my forehead, a little bit under my brow bone, or on my brow bone, or under it, I don't know what it's called. And then a little bit on top of my brow bone, because I have a highlighter. So there it is. It's very subtle. It looks like I just went to like the gym or something, which we all know I don't do. So, yep. Alright, make sure that's all blended out. Alright, and then now it's time to do the eyes. So for the eyes, what I like to do is I like to take the concealer that I used to use which is the Almay Clear Complexion Concealer in color 100 Light. I'm usually 100 or porcelain. Yeah. And then I just take a little bit. The reason I stopped using it is just because I'm running so low. So recently I've just been using it as just kind of like an eyelid primer. So just put a little of that bad boy on there. Now once that's on, then we're gonna do just a little bit of eyeshadow, just a tiny bit, just for more like contouring of the eyes, I guess. So I'm gonna take my Morphe palette. This is the palette either 350 or 350. That's Natural Glow. That rhymed. But anyway, yeah. So I'm just gonna go in here and I'm gonna take this color right here. I'm just gonna do that on my lid. You know, just basic color. Really I think it brightens up the eye, but I don't know. I'm just saying words that I've heard other people say when doing makeup. I don't know what they mean. And then I'm gonna go in with this color for the crease. Don't use a lot, you don't need a lot. And then I'm going to go in with this color down here for the outer corner. And just kind of bring that into the crease. Oh, I used way too much on that side. And then from there, you just blend it out. And then once you're done blending it out, what I like to do is take my little sponge again and just kind of like, I guess you could say like wipe it off a little bit to make it more of like a sharper angle. I don't really know if it does anything. In my mind it does stuff, but I don't know if that like actually affects it. So then your eyeshadow is done. So then, guess what? We're gonna go in with that highlighter again. And we're just gonna take the tiniest bit and just put it on the inner corners. I'm gonna go in with this Physicians Formula Custom Eye Enhancing Eyeliner Trio for blue eyes because I got blue eyes. And I'm just gonna use the tiniest bit and just do a tiny bit of eyeliner, like you can barely see it. As close to the lash line as you can get it. And then once that's done, I like to go in with a white eyeliner pencil and then do the bottom waterline. But probably looks like it hurts. And honestly, it doesn't feel great, but I'm fine with putting stuff by my eye. And then we're gonna go in with our Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, which honestly, I mean, I really like it, but there are drugstore mascaras that are just as good. So anyway, I'm just gonna take this, try to warm it up a little bit, and then just go in. And then I always do my bottom lashes as well. And then if I notice that on my bottom lashes, I got a little too much and they look, I don't know, like not spidery, just like weird, then I usually just take my fingers and just kind of like, I don't know how to describe it, but I just like take off the excess mascara. I forgot about my tea. So we're just gonna put that on. Alright, so now my makeup is all done, and this is usually what I do if I'm like going out with friends or if I'm like going to work. So yeah, and now I'm gonna take my hair down because I took a shower, and so I put it up and it's still wet. So that didn't work out how I thought it would. But anyway, yeah, so it's gonna go back up. But anyway, yeah, this is usually what I do for my makeup whenever I feel like putting it on. And so, yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Bye! Hey, it's me again. I just wanted to note that this lipstick, it's not transfer proof, which is apparently something that lipsticks hope to be, because here's my tea. I've been drinking it, and as you can see, there's a lot of lipstick on there. Hopefully this will focus. But anyway, yeah, I don't know what I look like from this angle. It might be really gross or it might be really good. So yeah, okay, now I'm done. Goodbye.